talk about Dirty Soap a little bit. You know, I've known you now for all these years.
Yeah.
Finally getting to know your lovely wife a little bit through Dirty Soap. I mean, it's really fun. It's like my guilty pleasure. I watch it, I DVR it, we're promoting it, you know, up at the zoo.
That's great.
Did hear word that there might be talk of a second season. I mean, have you guys, has anything come down definitely about that? Or
Well, there seems to be more talk of a second season than not a talk of a second season. Nothing's been confirmed yet. I know that the network loves the show, and I feel like the show's like sort of hitting its stride now also, and is insane. I mean, the stuff, I was out with Brandon and Nadia last night, and the stuff that they're going through is just like, oh my god, how do you avert your eyes from it, because it's totally insane. Because clearly Nadia's mom is, and Brandon deals with her like he's my patron saint of, you know, dealing with insanity. So yeah, it's been a crazy roller coaster ride for us. If there is a season 2, yes, we are signed up for it, and I don't know when we'll know. I know that they have another show that they're bringing on, and they're going to sort of evaluate it and see how that sticks, and it'll be interesting. But nonetheless, it's been a lot of fun. And last night we were out and at a restaurant, and everyone was like coming up to us like Dirty Soap, like they were just loving it. And it seems to be a lot of people's guilty pleasure.
I think it's great that you guys on the show, you're really sort of opening yourselves up. I mean, the vulnerabilities are coming out.
Oh my God,
yeah. So, I mean, and how is that? I mean, have you been watching the episodes? How is that when you see some of that stuff on air?
Well, it's interesting because you tape a lot of stuff and then they edit it together in a way that isn't necessarily how, you know, stuff went down. They have a story to tell,
right,
and they craft things together in a certain way that, you know, at times I feel like compromised. You know, like my integrity as a person and things I do aren't necessarily the way that things are played out in the show, because, you know, they create a little more drama. And the thing that's been very nice, thankfully, is that the fans, my fans, seem to be very savvy, intelligent, and understand that, and so they haven't held certain things against me to a certain degree, which, you know, I feel very fortunate and thankful for, because
well, you know, it's
entertainment.
Well, it's interesting because they do want to take you away, but just one quick thing. It's interesting because in your situation, you know, Jenna, you know, because fans often say, oh, you know, you're in a love scene with, you know, Alison Sweeney, and, you know, how does your wife feel about that?
Right.
I mean, and now we're actually seeing that, you know, it is, you know, it does affect, you know, and
sure, there's an effect. I mean, I think, you know, obviously they like sort of played up to a certain bit that storyline, but the things that we, you know, showed in that we did all, you know, go through at one point in our relationship. I mean, there are real concerns, and, you know, when actors go away on movies for a long period of time, usually you see relationships sort of fall apart, and so it is a difficult thing, and weird stuff can happen, and I think that it's a question that a lot of people want an answer to, and so it's relevant in that regard.
Well, it's really, thank you for opening yourself up, and it is my guilty pleasure. I hope you get another season, and I'm sure I'll see you again soon, Galen.
Sounds good.
Yeah, thank you so much. And listen, follow me on Twitter.
Oh, I will.
At Soapdom. At Soapdom.
Okay, I'll do it today.